Oh, whoa, what are you doing?
I'm disposing of it.
Why are you touching it?
I'm not touching it. The gloves are.
I told you not to touch it. Remember what happened to the Virtual Boy?
So how are you gonna destroy it?
Not 100% sure yet. I was trying to think of a safe way to do it because I figured just burning it's not really gonna do it.
Oh.
The year was 2006. A well-known household name in the gaming industry had just released a console that would change the world forever. That console was the Nintendo Wii. Not only did the Wii have an excellent game library, but it also revolutionized the way we as humans looked at video games. It did all that by bringing us together. The Wii dominated family game nights and brought back hardcore fans, all while being insanely easy to pick up and enjoy. And it was all thanks to its simple premise to understand: the Wiimote. The Wiimote made it possible for motion controls to soar. You could bowl in your living room. The possibilities were endless, and the developers who developed for the Wii knew that. The Wiimote could be used in so many different ways. Nintendo had struck gold once again. There came a point where sales did start to slow down, honestly, like any console, because everyone, and I don't take that lightly, everyone had a Wii. But it was time to put the Wii gracefully to rest. It was time for a new console to step in. It was time for HD graphics, but everyone could wonder, where on earth was Nintendo gonna go next? In 2008, a new console was being developed, and it wasn't until 2011 when we would finally see it for the first time. Within the next 2 days of the Wii U's announcement, Nintendo's stock dropped nearly 10%. Nobody could see the point. The Wiimote innovated, and this thing kinda really didn't innovate at all. Nobody really saw its value, but I can remember very clearly the day that this was announced. You can play Mario! Yeah, I'm not too hard to impress. Throw Mario on the screen and I have to have it. I was hyped, and around the time this came out, I needed a Wii U. And so, in 2012, the Wii U released, and I was beyond excited to get my hands on one. Around that time, I was young and I didn't really have my own money, so I didn't get a Wii U until maybe like halfway through its lifespan, and leading up to the time I got my Wii U, I honestly never really heard anything about it. Now, obviously I knew its gimmick. The GamePad had its own screen which could be used to enhance mini games. But when I say I didn't hear much about it, I mean I never heard that it was bad. So I dove straight into the Wii U smiling from ear to ear, completely oblivious to all of its problems. And I'm gonna be honest, for a good while I didn't see any issues with it. And then it happened. Strike one. I saw the advertisements. Okay, so the problem with the advertising wasn't completely with the ads themselves, more the campaign as a whole. Now, I'm at my 3rd year in college, and I'm an advertising major, so I'm starting to grasp more and more as to why the Wii U's ad campaign was absolutely atrocious. Nintendo is known as a family company, but they also design these games for everyone, and they want you to know that. But no matter what, you want a broader audience, so being a well-known family company already, you're not going to focus 100% of your advertising at young kids, and here's why. Sure, some ads for kids is good. They'll go ask their parents to get said console and parents will respond with, okay, for Christmas or something. But having the family-friendly recognition they already have, you don't want to lean 100% on that because parents are going to go to the store regardless of the Wii U ads and say, hey, it's a Nintendo. Our kids like video games and Nintendo makes safe video games for everybody. So to sum that up, when you already have a locked-in public opinion and target demographic and you want to expand that market, then don't exclude anyone. These advertisements made me and plenty other Wii U owners ashamed to have one. And that's honestly one of the worst things you can do in advertising. And you could use the argument, oh, but the Wii U was aimed more for kids. Okay. Look at how the Nintendo Switch does it. They don't sink the entirety of their advertising budget into stupid ads for children. No, they show people of all ages playing the Nintendo Switch together. Now you have your parents playing with their kids, young adults enjoying game nights, famous people using said products, everyone together having fun, and honestly, I think the Switch has much benefited from it. Now, obviously the advertisements weren't all that killed the Wii U, but it definitely paved its way to the graveyard. Now, the advertising may have sucked, but let's not dwell on that for now. For now, why don't we talk about something I like to call a diehard Mario fan's paradise and a normal Nintendo fan's absolute worst nightmare. And I bet you're wondering, oh, what could you possibly be talking about? Well, how about I show you one game, and then you can take a wild guess. To make a groundbreaking video game, you need to take risks. Games like Super Mario Galaxy, A Hat in Time, Donkey Kong all took risks. Heck, Nintendo bet it all on Donkey Kong at one point. But at some point during the Wii U's lifespan, Nintendo really said, alright, you guys want games? Don't worry, I got games. Everybody loves the Mario Sports series, and how could you not? But one of Mario's best sports is always his tennis games. So, what if I gave you a tennis game on the Wii U, but I took out all the interesting gimmicks and fun stuff and gave you one stadium and priced it at, I don't know, $60, but we'll throw a Mega Mushroom in there. You'll love that. Mario Tennis. Can't go wrong with that one. Now, don't worry, we've heard you. You guys love the new Super Mario Bros. Series. You want to stay exactly the same. No change in art style, no change in gameplay, just new levels, yeah? That'd be great. And remember, we're releasing New Super Mario Bros. 2 earlier this year. Okay, great. Well, is that another one? Oh man, you guys can't be thanking me enough. You can't go wrong with this. New Super Mario Bros. U and Luigi too? Oh, that's everything you guys have ever wanted. You can't ask for another thing again. Oh, but don't worry. You guys are gonna love this. Who doesn't love the car mechanic from Mario Party 9? Yeah, I know you guys all hated it, so we brought it back. Here it is. You could be Bowser this time. You can't go wrong with that. Mario Party 10, just like what you wanted. And now, to make everything all better, you guys love Paper Mario, classic RPGs, and the fun one on the Wii, but I don't know. We had Sticker Star, and you guys weren't too fond of that, so you'll love this. All of these Wii U games and more had something in common. They were all just fine games. Nothing special, but nothing inherently bad. Nintendo wasn't planning on taking any leaps of faith with the Wii U, and they made that painfully obvious. most notably with Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Now, Mario Tennis is a series that's gone on for a long time, dating back to the N64 or even the Virtual Boy. And the great thing about the Mario Tennis series is it wasn't just a generic tennis game. It had wacky characters, funky maps, and a variety of fun things. Mario Tennis was completely destroyed. They changed what was once a vibrant, happy tennis game to, well, it's just tennis. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash had one court with multiple stage variants that didn't really alter the gameplay a whole lot, no fun gimmicks, just a Mega Mushroom that temporarily turned a character big, which made you hit the ball just a tad bit faster. This game had maybe 30 minutes of content, and it was $60 at launch. And as the poor unfortunate soul I am, this was my introduction to the Mario Tennis series. So when I say this was the safe era of Nintendo, this game perfectly encapsulates that. Nintendo took absolutely no risk with this one. This game lacked the wacky charm the others had, they played it safe, and unfortunately, it showed. And to make matters worse, they didn't stop there. Games like New Super Mario Bros. U didn't do anything to shake up the New Super Mario series, which was getting rather stale at the time. Mario Party 10 brought back one of the most hated game modes of all time, the car, and Paper Mario Color Splash was yet another Paper Mario game to remove all the features the die-hard fans loved. So Nintendo decided they needed to try something different. They wanted to bring somebody else into the spotlight, hopefully to bring up sales. And unfortunately, it was one of their least profitable years ever. Who doesn't love Luigi? Mario's little brother. He's a bit shy, but doesn't stand down to a challenge if it means it'll help the ones he loves. Luigi is one of my favorite characters, well, ever. How could you not love him? And with Mario Bros., the game Luigi was introduced, turning 30, Nintendo decided to celebrate by naming 2013 the Year of Luigi. They released a ton of Luigi-related items, including the Wii U games, New Super Luigi U, and Dr. Luigi. But due to the Wii U's poor reception and failure, in 2013, the Year of Luigi, Nintendo lost over $450 million. And to this day, this is one of the saddest things to me because it was such a fun idea that was trashed by the Wii U. And while that really does suck, we gotta at least look at some positives, so I bet you're thinking, what on earth could the Wii U have done right? Well, actually a couple things. Let's look at the GamePad here. This is a controller that has a screen on it, obviously. Well, how could we best utilize that? Multiplayer. This brings us to one of the best Nintendo games and most overlooked Nintendo games of all time, Nintendo Land. In my opinion, Nintendo Land is one of the few games that actually shows off what the Wii U is capable of. Nintendo Land is a Wii U launch title party game that's meant to be played with 1 to 5 players. It features plenty of fun Nintendo-themed minigames where you and your friends Miis dress up in costumes and either play together or competitively in this wondrous Wii U experience. What makes this game great is it fully utilizes the Wii U to TV capabilities, whether it be from one player on the gamepad running from his opponents on the TV to the gamepad hunting down their friends in a haunted mansion. Each Nintendo Land experience is a very unique feeling to anything you've ever seen before, but also feels welcome enough to always want to come back. Let's take a look at Mario Chase, one of the many Nintendo Land attractions. Mario Chase throws you and your opponents into a brightly colored Mario-themed arena where those who are playing on the TV must track down and tackle the player on the gamepad. This may seem like a very simple concept, and that's because it is, but having that second screen creates a whole new world of possibilities, which is why this game is as fun as it is. And the fun doesn't stop at Mario Chase. Each different attraction features a different use of the Wii U gamepad. Nintendo Land truly shows off what Nintendo originally had in mind with the console. When the gamepad is done right, it's some of the best multiplayer experiences you'll ever have. So if the gamepad can create that fun of multiplayer experiences, why don't we talk about the gamepad itself? The Wii U gamepad features a touchscreen, an A, B, Y, and X button, 2 bumpers, 2 triggers, a camera, a microphone, and 2 joysticks, and this thing is bulky. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna say it, this thing isn't pretty. Honestly, at first glance, it's rather ugly, and on the topic of first glance, I'm never a fan of joysticks being on the same level. I prefer joysticks like the left one up higher and the right one lower. but this is just from looking at it. In execution, the gamepad's rather comfortable. The giant bulky design fits rather comfortably in my hands, and the buttons are all where they need to be, and the touchscreen doesn't really take from the design. If I'm gonna be completely honest, after using the Joy-Cons as much as I have to play handheld mode, I definitely miss the comfort of the gamepad. Now, as for the other controllers, this is something I really liked about the Wii U. Yes, you could buy Pro controllers and a couple new ones for the Wii U specifically, but Wiimotes were fully capable of a majority of the Wii U titles, which was really nice because there was no need to buy new controllers. To go with that, the Wii U was completely backwards compatible, which is a huge deal. The Wii's library was already enormous, and having that right off the gate with the Wii U makes it so much better. See, the Wii U wasn't all bad, and while yes, it had a decent amount of games that played it way too safe, it still had some amazing ones, like Super Mario Maker, Super Mario 3D World, Splatoon, Yoshi's Woolly World, Nintendo Land, Breath of the Wild, Captain Toad, Mario Kart 8, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, NES Remix, and the list keeps going, but I'm not gonna waste any more time. But the Wii U also introduced something that was very new for Nintendo, and depending on who you are, this could have been for better or for worse. Nice water. I hope you explode and burn in a fiery death. My parents left me at Best Buy, and I'm messaging through the Wii U gamepad Miiverse at the demo kiosk. Help. I drew a picture. Please like. Please. Miiverse was Nintendo's attempt at a social media platform on the Wii U. I think it was also on the 3DS to let you share images and post things about your favorite games. But unfortunately, I never really used Miiverse, so I figured I'd try it out. Oh. From what I remember about Miiverse, it was okay. It didn't do a whole lot, it didn't really make an impact, but it was nice that it was there. Now, like Miiverse, the Wii U tried a ton of things, but only a few things stuck. But there's one thing about the Wii U that was a really big deal and it felt right at home on the console. Super Mario Maker. Super Mario Maker was my most anticipated game of all time. A game where you built Mario levels and played your own and others' levels is everything I could have ever wanted. But why this is relevant is because Super Mario Maker is what I think Nintendo really wanted to accomplish with the Wii U. Not the game itself, but no, how the game worked. This was the definitive way to use the Wii U, and even if just a couple more games could have realized this, I think the Wii U would have been a much better console. Now I can go on and on, but there's one thing that most of what I've talked about had in common. The Wii U had plenty of great ideas, and while it did hit the marks sometimes, most of the time it was a jump too short. In concept, the Wii U was amazing. In execution, I mean, it was alright. And while I do have fond memories of my Wii U, a whole ton of fond memories, I love that thing. It definitely has its problems, and when you go back and look in a critical light, it shows. Hello? What the heck? Where am I? Hello? This is so
Hello,
weird.
Tommy. I heard all those nasty things you said about me. I thought we had something. Remember all those hours we spent together?
Yeah, at the time, maybe. You were the only Nintendo console out, so what else was I gonna do? Buy an Xbox? Ha!
But what about my exclusives?
I'm sorry to be the one to say this, but what exclusives? All you really got anymore is Nintendo Land. Everything else has been ported to the Switch. You're unfortunately becoming irrelevant.
Oh? You want to talk about irrelevant? How many subscribers do you have?
Hey! That's a low blow for someone who took Nintendo's stock down single-handedly 10% on announcement day. You're just not a good console. You haven't been from the start. How do you not see this?
And here I thought we could talk this out like men. Goodbye, Tyler. It was nice playing games with you. Talking to you though? Not so much.
Okay, anywho, now that we're done here, where's the exit? I didn't see a door on my way in,
You're not
and I don't
leaving
see a
alive.
door on my...
You think I'm just going to let you go? Ha. I didn't know you were that stupid. Oh, don't even bother running, Tyler. I know you have asthma. I was your main home console the year you got diagnosed with it. Where do you intend on going? Just like the hit Wii U game Super Mario Maker, I designed this world. Which means I have eyes everywhere.
Oh no. He's right.
What did I tell you? I knew your asthma would catch up with you eventually. This was just faster than I thought. Oh, poor little Tyler can't handle asthma. Face it, if I'm irrelevant you're nothing. You can't even run for 5 seconds before your weak lungs die of asthma. Now, prepare to die, once and for all.
You may be right about a majority of those things, but there's one thing you're wrong about. I can run for just a little bit longer than 5 seconds. Because my asthma's allergy-induced!
Ah.
Aha! Yes! There's my way out! Nothing can stop me! I better hurry. Oh. Now, here's the thing about the Wii U. Yes, it made some poor decisions, and yes, Nintendo sure didn't take any risks with this console, but when it really came down to playing it, the Wii U has some of the best gaming experiences with its gimmick. Multiplayer games had a whole new world of possibilities on the Wii U, and games like Nintendo Land are still some of the best multiplayer games of all time. It's a shame Nintendo didn't utilize the Wii U gamepad to its full potential, but when they got really close, they sure did create a darn good time. You can be as mean as you want to the Wii U, but either way, it's really not that bad of a console. And I'm gonna be honest, I love my Wii U. It's definitely one of my favorite consoles simply because of all the memories I have with it. But 3D World got ported to the Switch, so